Hello, this is John Lowe. I'm doing I have an MR2. I'm doing an engine swap. The V6, the one MZFE, the motor that came out the Lexus, the V6 here. I finally got the Fendaz flywheel. I'm mounting it on my motor, and I got my clutch. What I'm about to do, I'm about to put the combo together. Like I said, I'm doing an engine swap. That's the E153 turbo. Come out the MR2, I think 91, third generation. In which I got a first generation over there, which I'm putting the motor in. That one right there. Doing the engine swap. So I have done a good little bit of work to the car. Spray painted it matte black and gold. Like I say, right long and now, what I'm trying to do is get the transmission mounted up to the motor. I just got the Fendaz clutch, pressure plate, flywheel, and mounted up to the 1MZ that come out of the Lexus V6. I already got my motor mounts welded and made. I kind of made them myself. I came up with an idea, which I can't weld, but I got one of my friends to do the welding for me. These are the motor mounts right here. You can order them to get your motor mount modified from a certain place, but what I did was I just came up with an idea with the motor mounts that I already had. I got my friend to weld them for me. So what he did was the idea that I came up with, in which, you know, if you use an MR2 and the motor mount have a rubber piece in the middle of it, in which you got a centerpiece right here. So what I did and done was I came up with an idea. Since the center point is already in place, what I did, I put these in the garbage can and burnt out the rubber within these motor mounts. And what I done, I asked my friend, because I can't weld that good. So what I did was I got a big washer. This is a big old washer right here, a flat washer. Then I got the flat washer, and I got the two washers. What I did was I got the big washer. Which motor mount? This is big on the transmission. Back of the transmission mount right here. Which I got a big old flat washer. Weld it up against the motor mount because it fit kind of perfect. I don't know exactly which size the washer is are. Then I got another little washer and put it and weld that to this washer. And then my friend welded the centerpiece within the motor mount. So this is the idea that I came up with for modification of the motor mounts. There's only 3 motor mounts that I had welding, that I had him to weld for me. And when it came to this motor mount, I just got a smaller washer and got him to weld it. But on this one right here, what he did was that he turned it inside out. He put there's a washer on the inside of this one right here. He welded that like that. But all of them is center pointed in the right place because it had rubber on the mounts before. So if you want to make modification of any of your mounts, the only thing you got to do, instead of ordering some motor mounts, the only thing you do is just get some big flat washer that it fit smoothly around there, which they can weld, and get one on the inside and weld it also to the other washer. because it's already centered where it need to be at. That'll save some money for trying to do some modification to fix some motor mounts. Like I say, the only thing, and did the same thing here, just got a flat washer, put on that big old flat washer, and it's a washer on the inside, which I wanted him to weld it from the inside. But on this particular one right here, he just welded it to the outside, which it doesn't, it doesn't make a difference. And look a little better, but it doesn't make a difference. But only thing that I can say to you, like I said, how I done this was I just burnt out these rubber mounts, got rubber in the middle of them. And what I done was just burnt the rubber out. So, and then I just got flat washers and put over here. But the thing that I need to tell you to be careful of doing is remember which centerpiece came out of which motor mount, because you got to go back up with it, and you may have to bend it out a little bit or something like that. But it may be a little bitty, it may be short, it might have a little gap in it, but you may have to put another washer into it to fit. But remember which stud that you got out of the motor mount to get fitted. So I got my motor mounts, and what I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on bolting up. I got my Fendaz flywheel right here, and what I'm gonna do is bolt the transmission up onto the motor, and I will be finished with the combo of the transmission and the clutch system and everything. And then I'm gonna take my motor mounts. I'm gonna back the car back up over here. Then I'm gonna lock my motor in my car. But I'm gonna paint my my engine bay before I put the engine back into it. So that's what I'm gonna do. But this is my shop. I'm outside, like I said, I doesn't have that much money, don't have a shop. So this has been a project of mine I've been working on it about a year. Just about got every part that I need. And like I said, I'm about to mount this put this transmission on top of this motor here. And once I do that, I'm gonna spray paint my engine bay, and then I'm gonna lock this engine in place. Then start wiring stuff up and putting vacuum lines where they need to be. So I'm gonna do that. Put the vacuum lines where they need to be. And only thing I probably have to do then is just order the send my wire harness off to get mate up to this motor. That'd be the last thing that I will need to do. So right longer now, I'm just I finally got my Fendaz flywheel in. So like I say, it's a MR. I'm doing a V6 engine swap in my MR2 first generation. My goal is to get back these particular motor, the VTI. I think it's come with about 220. It got 220 horsepower, but this particular engine got more torque than horsepower, so it got 220 torque. My goal is to get about 300 horses out this engine. That would be my goal. Probably gonna put gas on here, about 100 shot. I got fender flares that I'm gonna put on the car. Also, I got a rear bumper that I made out of fiberglass that I'm gonna put on this car also. But today I just really want to show you that take a documentary of I'm about to put this transmission onto this motor, and I will be finished with that. And once I put it back in the car, I can bolt it down and lock it in place, and I'll be finished with the motor mounts and the engine. Only thing I have to do is send my wire harness off and get it mate up with the other wire harness. I'm logging out.